tonight?
Well, I think the biggest thing is we want to play hard. We want to establish ourselves an identity of how we want to play the whole year. We've worked hard to get ready for this opportunity. Our players, from the end of last year to the start of this year, had a focus on turning things around for them, both individually and as a program. I think we've got an outstanding group of players. I think they're players that are extremely hungry to get the season going and underway, and to be able to show the rest of college hockey how good a team we can be. And how good we can be, I don't know that yet. I know we're going to play hard. I know we've got some really gifted players that'll be exciting to watch. So I'm really excited to get this thing going.
How have you seen your guys really buy into your coaching philosophy and your style here?
Well, they've done what we've asked them to do. I know that. Like I said, after, when you come off a couple bad years, you're hungry for something new and different. So I think the energy that we've tried to create on how we're playing, I think we're playing real aggressive. I think we're playing a skating game. I think we're letting our skill players hopefully show off their skills. They've been great. They've been the leadership of the group, which I have heard. I'm not sure who your leaders are. We've got plenty of leaders. We get guys that have really, for me, impressed me in the first 6 months of being here. And like I said, I just want to see them play. And we had an exhibition game last week, and we got everybody in the game. Everybody showed that they put a lot into the summer to be ready for the start of the season because they all had good performances, and I expect the same this weekend.
How much of a challenge is it for you? Because you spent quite a bit of time on an NHL bench. How much of a challenge is it to kind of get back here, and how much of an adjustment period is it for you?
I don't think there's any adjustment. The game of hockey is the game of hockey. So our players are extremely skilled. It's not a whole lot different than NHL players. They're young, they're hungry, they want to be in the NHL someday. They got a lot of energy. They got a lot of learning to do, and they're sponges right now. They're looking for anything that can help them, both today and down in the future. So I'm lucky that way. I think that, from an adjustment standpoint, I don't really think there is any. A lot of the stuff away from the game is different from a college perspective, but as far as the actual game goes and practices goes,
you said you wanted to instill confidence in these guys that they lack that mission accomplished. Are you happy with that?
I think so. This is the first real test for us. The game last week, we played a team with a short bench. We played a team that couldn't keep up with us with the speed of the game. Tonight will be a different test, but when you don't do as well as you expect to do like the last 2 years, if you're referring to that, you're not going to be confident. And, one of our jobs as coaches, and if you can coach a player that's confident, you can ask him to do different things. When he's afraid to touch the puck and afraid to make plays, there's not a whole lot of good that can happen. So that was the focus, and I think that the guys that responded to that, the style of play and how we're going to play, if you don't have confidence, it's going to be tough. And so far, so.
Do you have any premonitions of what you'd like your goaltender position to look like?
Well, Matty was the guy last year that was a go-to guy. The experiences he gained last year and what he had to battle through, I think makes him that much better. So, the other two guys, they want to challenge him. I want him to challenge him. I want him to be ready. But Matty's our guy. He'll start tonight. And, I think what he learned from last year, being the youngest goalie in college hockey last year, playing as many games as he did, he's an experienced guy from 19 years old.
You played here, and there's been a lot of success in the football program, basketball program, a lot of programs at Wisconsin. How much pressure is there, maybe not pressure is the right word, but how much pressure is there to be successful in a program that's one of the most successful in the country?
Well, those are our expectations. We're expected to compete for national championships. We're expected to compete for Big Ten titles. We're expected to be there at the end of the year as one of the surviving teams as you get down to national championship time. So those are fair. I mean, that's what our program is. That's what the history and tradition of our program is. All the players that have come before us have set those standards. So it's just like Paul Chris has, Greg Gard has, and all the other coaches in the university. We want it like it. We expect it.
What's it like kind of going back to school and really balancing that with your coaching as well?
A little challenging. You laugh at because I get that
great.
question
It's
a lot.
awesome. Yes.
Yeah, no. The school part of it's been fun. I wish the summer school was easier because now that the season's going, you'd like to spend a little bit more time with the players and getting ready for practices and games. But I also understand it's an obligation that I have and it's something that I want to do. So I don't mind it. I mean, 8 o'clock every Tuesday and Thursday I'm in class. It gives me a different perspective on what our athletes, our student athletes, are facing on a day-to-day basis. So I'm enjoying it. I'll be happy when I'm done and have that degree, though. I know that.
Did you like